Hey everybody, and thanks for watching Woodcrest Bonsai. Today I'm going to feature my Elaeagnus, also called silverthorn. This is a tree that I acquired from my friend when she liquidated her collection, and I have styled it a couple different times. But I wanted to show you a phenomenon called directional growth. So this is the back, and if we look, you see it's all very full, lots of leaves. But if we spin it around, it suddenly looks a lot sparser. All the leaves are going that way. And that's because it was on the bench with the back facing the south. And since I'm in the northern hemisphere, the sun is always a little to the south. And as we get further and further towards the solstice, the sun is further and further down in the sky. And it's even more to the south. So this is one thing that I really try to keep up on, is moving my trees from facing from one direction to another so that you don't get real problematic directional growth. The worst directional growth, if you really want to get some directional growth, is put a tree on the east or west side of your house. Then it will just be in shade half the day, and it will be moving towards the sun tremendously. So I just wanted to show you that, and maybe in the camera it's not that obvious because I'm looking at the viewfinder and saying, well, it doesn't look that different. But from the naked eye, you can really tell that all the leaves are moving this way. Now we're really looking at the underside of the leaves. So as far as trimming, this guy just needs, and I apologize for the wind again, just needs a real simple little haircut. There is no major growth that's really needs to be tended to. I like the form. I promoted this branch to come a little further out. And there are some things that could improve, like right here there is a giant empty space where there's no foliage at all. So I do have this piece, which is actually a completely separate branch, that I could bring this stuff into that space to make it look like it belongs to this branch. That's the beauty of bonsai. You can always do a little manipulation. And I think I'm going to spin it around one more time, because from the back, once again, you see how it just looks so much fuller from the back. Get it back into the... From the back, there's also some more growth, some interior growth that could use to be reduced. And I took some cuttings from this tree, and I got about 50%. So in the spring, I will take those cuttings out of the tray. In fact, where are those guys? I don't think they're that far away. So here they are, here are the cuttings. And I ended up with 4, 5, 6, maybe 10. When you're just eyeballing it, it's hard to tell. And they're still in the perlite mix, but some of them have grown very nicely. They're all healthy enough. Some of them are smaller than the others. So I'm going to wait until spring. At about the very same time I root prune the parent tree, then I will separate all these guys, give them their own pot, give them a super dose of fertilizer. Not enough to burn them, but just enough to get them off to a good start. So I'm happy with that. So there you go. I think as this tree matures, it could have more pads. So if we spin it around again, we maybe I should get a turntable, huh? We could have more pads, more space, even up into here. Create more space between the branches, bring this up and have another pad, bring up the apex and have even more pads. The more pads you define, even up into the tree, the older the tree is going to look. So be aware if you have, and you know, a lot of people that grow a lot of bonsai probably are aware of the directional growth, that there is a certain amount of maintenance of just spinning your trees around to face the other direction every few months to keep the directional growth from getting out of hand. There's another little guy I can cut off. So that's it for this video. Elaeagnus is well on its way to being a tree that I really enjoy. I'm enjoying it now. And, you know, work on the flaws and keep that directional growth in check and repot it in the spring. And as they say in England, since my parents were both English immigrants, Bob's your uncle. Anyway, so please hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you can watch me continue to work this guy. The next video on this guy will probably be like late January when I'm ready to repot it, root prune it. And so stay tuned for that, and I try to keep you abreast of all my trees. And now that we're going into fall, you know, and even, you know, pushing winter, even though in zone 10 it's still very mild here, you do get a certain amount of dormancy there, so there just isn't a tremendous amount of work that needs to be done. You don't have a lot of rampant growth that needs to be kept in check. So I'm rambling again, even after I said that was it for this video, but welcome to Woodcrest Bonsai, if you watch enough of my videos. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.